Hello everybody, welcome to my channel and welcome to this intro. So these are the few requested videos that you guys have already done. Thank you so much for the request, and these are the recent uploads. And if you're watching my channel for the first time, do take a moment to watch out my previous videos. These are the few videos that I've recently uploaded, and do take a moment to subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button, and please do follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All my handles will be in the description box, and that's pretty much. Thank you so much for your support, and do keep supporting me, and lots of love, and that's it.
Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, then do take a moment to follow out my other videos which you can definitely get in my channel. But I think there is a change in background because I came to my hometown, so I will make a separate video of my room tour, as in where I brought up and everything. So that's a little nostalgic, and I did receive a request on that, and yes, I will definitely make a video on that. But as of today, as you all know from the description of the video is going to be about the hacks to apply your eyeliners, specifically the eyeshadow. I have made a separate dedicated video of how to apply a perfect winged liner. So if you have not watched that video, please take a moment to watch that. And today, what is the do's and don'ts for applying the eyeshadow is something which I came up with. So without further ado, let's just quickly get into the video. So the first thing is, I will start with something which is very basic, which is the small eyeshadow palette. So this is the recent purchase of my eyeshadow palette. This is from SFR Color Beauty Obsession, and the brushes that I'm gonna take are these brushes. So I'm just gonna show this. So these are the brushes that I'm gonna take, and one by one I will be making you go through these brushes individually. So the first thing which I'm gonna take is this beautiful fluffy brush. So that's the beautiful brush that I'm gonna take first. So I'm wearing black. I know this is not matching anywhere. I'm just gonna adjust this a little bit. Okay, that's much better, because I want to give a little closer pic of what I am trying to do today. So that is the reason I'm just adjusting this. So the first thing and the foremost thing which I am gonna do is taking this fluffy brush and doing the crease of the eyes in a very light hands. Now there are do's and don'ts. So the first thing which I'm gonna take is, in this eyeshadow palette, I will take a transition shade of it, and the transition shade that I am taking is this beautiful transition shade. Now how to take that transition shade and how to hold on the brush is something which is very important to get a proper eyeliner. So I am gonna take a little bit of it, firstly dust off the excess things, and then I'm just gonna start like this. I'm gonna touch the crease part. So creasing is very important, because we are basically trying to crease it, and we are not trying to create the main base of it. That's how we will do. I will do the other part beautifully. Don't take the brush like this. Just take it with the light hands, and then follow the crease line. Now when I say the crease line, this is the crease line. Again, I'll repeat the same step. I will follow the crease line. Don't touch the inner corner of your eyelids first. First, try and blend the crease line as much as you can. So I hope this was a little better and clear. Again, I just wanted to do more of it. Make sure you do not cross this. If you want, you can put in sellotape like this. That also you can do like this. And then probably what I do as a beginner is, I'll take something like this, and then I'll just do my crease. The same thing goes with here. You will take like this and then start doing your crease. Don't let that cross this line. So here you can easily put sellotape. That is also one of the easiest option that you can take to get a proper thing. But I think somewhere, if you are little handy, you can just take like this and just tuck 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 tuck, and you're done. So that's how the transition shade will be like. Now, second mistake you guys tend out, never do that. When you do this, try to blend inside, because you don't want it to go out, you want it to come in. So always the brush direction will be inside. So I will give you a very close pic. That's how your transition shade should look like. So that was a real quick of do's and don'ts. That was hack number 2. First, hold your brush little lighter and then build up your crease, and then this direction. And second thing, if you're not very you can take any of the small thing like this and start doing it. It will make the job real easy. Now, third hack is, take a transition shade as the basic shade, and the other shade, which is the inside shade, a little different shade. So basically the transition shade and the main shade should have a contrast. Now, this particular eyeshadow palette has these many colors. This I have taken as a transition shade, so definitely something I will take blue as a inner shade. So whenever we have to change the brush. We cannot take this brush and do the inner lids. We have so many brushes, so I am gonna take this particular and do the inners. Inner, as I mentioned, should be transition shade. So as of today, I've taken this shade and this shade. So I will be taking this beautiful royal blue, dust off the excess, and then I am gonna pat it here. Now again, one important hack you can do is, you can take your foundation and blend it over here, and on top of the foundation you can apply this. That is also very good. Another trick is, if it is not applying very nicely, then you can take this color little bit, you can just spray it as a makeup fixer and then start doing it. It will blend real easy. So I'm going to take a makeup fixer and then I'm going to show you. That will give you a really good picture. The same brush which I've taken, and I'm using this makeup fixer spray. You can use any spray, just spray it, don't dip it like in the eyeshadow palette, but try to do a little, let it dry, then take this pigment and then kind of apply it. The application will be super duper good because it will pick up a lot of product, guys. It's coming up real good. I hope you can see how amazingly it has picked up the product. I'm trying to create an ombre, so it will be not highly pigmented, but definitely it will be a pigment of blue. Always try and blend it in the inward direction. Firstly, you have to place it, so I'm just gonna place it real good. So the placing has to be real good. So I'm not taking too much of it, but and again in the inward direction. I've just placed it like this and then try to blend it in the inward direction. It's that simple and that easy. So I will give you a little closer pic because I'm not sure whether you are able to get it, but this is the beautiful ombre that you can see. Can you see? I love the color that it turned out to be. So the fourth hack will be, you take a brush, put it in any makeup fixer or toner, anything, because toner is very good for your skin and everything. So I usually pick up toners over the fixers, but definitely you can go ahead and take the fixer as well. So I have completely created an ombre and it's turned out to be amazing. Now the best thing you can see is it did not went out of this area. So your eyeshadow should never go out of this area. And the fourth hack is, now the ombre shade is created, but it should not create any gradient. Never ever do like this and try your eye makeup. That will lead to the wrinkles and everything. Never do that. Whenever you apply kajal, eyeliner, anything, it has to be with the light hand, like this or like this. Never stretch anything around your eye area and then do, because that will lead to huge amount of aging, wrinkles and everything, and that will that is something which I don't prefer, and you also should not be doing it. So the last step is, take a light hand and just blend. The best thing about the eyeliner is just blending. So whatever product it picked up, everything has been transferred to my eye. Can you see? Everything is being transferred. So my brush doesn't have a lot of product, but again, if I want, I can definitely take a product again and then again do a little ombre, place it, and then in the inward direction again I'm just gonna take this a little and then in the inward direction. That's it. And the next thing which I am gonna do is, again I'm gonna change my brush because I want to do the inner corners. So definitely your brush will be okay, like this. So I will take this shimmer shade and do the inner corner. Again I will take this, dust off the excess, and I will simply be doing the inner corners. Now inner corners, you don't have to poke it. I've seen a lot of people poking into their eye. I don't understand why. It's a simple product, you have to just place it. Again, take a little bit of product, dust off the excess, and then place it. Simple. No rocket science is required for this. Take the product which is little shimmery and then place it. Okay, very simple. Now this is a little shimmery, and I hope the inner corners you can see it's beautifully done. So you don't have to poke real inside your eyes. Now many people does a mistake. This is the sixth hack and the last hack. Many people does is the lower lash line, they do it with the puffy brush like this. Now the lower lash line cannot be done with this puffy brush. It has to be always the thinner brush, which is this one. So this is the thinner brush you need to do the lower lash line. I will do the lower lash line with the transition shade, which is this one. So I'll take this shade, dust off the excess, and then I will follow my lower lash line. As simple as that. Again, for the next for the other eye, I'll repeat the same. Dust off the excess and follow the lower waterline. And don't take entirely into inside, just the halfway through. That's it. Never use the wrong brushes. This, if you do it for the lower lash line, will not work because that will more look like a panda eyes. So always you have to take this brush, and then you have to easily blend it inwards and do always follow your waterline and then blend it. If anything is, now the last step is, you might have a fallout, so always remove anything near your area for any fallout. That's it. These are the simple eye hacks that I have for you today, and my eye look have turned like this. I really love the way it turned out to be. Yeah, that is so pretty, and I really love it. I'm so sorry for adjusting. So that's what I have for you. Simple steps. Always follow the direction of your brush. What kind of brush you are taking, that is important. What kinds of shades you are choosing, that is important. One has to be a transition shade, one has to be the main shade or the contrasting shade, and the third shade has to be the inner corners, a little shimmery shade. So I will quickly wrap up the entire video. So the transition shade will definitely be into the brownish or something like this. So I've taken this as a transition shade, and the brush that I've taken is this. That's the brush I have taken. It's a fluffy brush. Blend it always in the inward direction. Next, you go for the transition shade and your transition shade is done. Next you go for the contrasting shade, which is this blue. So I have created the blue shade and I've picked up the different brush, which is the placing of the brush. So I have used this brush to place the eyeshadow like this little better, or I have used this brush. Yeah, specifically I've used this brush. So if you want to do the inner one, definitely the next hack is to spray it with the toner or the makeup fixer and then kind of do it. So that will in all give you a very good color payoff. The next thing is definitely for the lower lash line, you have to follow the same kind of a brush and follow the lower lash line, and always blend everything halfway through the lower lash line. So lower lash line has to be a halfway through. That's it. And the next thing is everything you blend, everything up inward direction, you have to do it. And last thing is, if there is any fallout, you need to dust it off. So that's pretty much. Do take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. Do follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All my handles will be in the description box, so do take a moment to go ahead and follow me there for more live updates. For any of the live updates I give on Instagram, you can definitely follow me there as Riasweety Dutta for all the updates, for all the videos, anything, any live updates, everything will be right there in Instagram. Follow me on Facebook and I will see in the next video. And my next video is going to be very interesting, which is about my oxidized jewelry purchase that I got from Mrs. Satarupa Chakravarti. I have got really chunky stuffs from her, and yeah, I really love it. If you really wanted to know which lip color I'm wearing matte lip color of wine shade. I will be definitely include that lip shade in the next video. So that's pretty much for today. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.